All right, please start with Gordo.
3, 2, 1, go!
I love you. Thank you. No. All right. That was a great get of attack. He knew the attack was coming out as soon as he jumped. So you can kind of see the conditioning Cycle Wars was talking about in terms of like what Ken wants in a situation and how he can react to it. I always see this kind of start from Bloop. Bloop plays very like high APM, high octane. Like he starts throwing things out with intention, and then once he loses the lead, then he slows down and starts becoming like very samey and struggles with the offense. Like, or rather struggles in offense. He'll go for that a lot. But yeah, he'll go for that a lot because he desperately like wants to create offense. And while it worked out for him now, he's got to remember that the other player will take note of it. So if they do start adapting to that situation, try to do something a little different. And short hop back air, while it worked in the initial stages of the game, you want to start air camping a bit more and utilize that second jump or third jump. Like, really change the timing of your move, because against a character like Ken, if a Ken player memorizes your parry timings, then it becomes very beneficial for the Ken, because the FGC characters get so much out of parries naturally. Yeah. I didn't see any attempt to SDI that either.
That was a weird. I think he DI'd that right, didn't he?
Well, he DI'd right, but he needed to SDI away from that. So there were many chances for him to do that. And Ken is totally invalidated by SDI. That's something we don't want to talk about. But like the reason why Ken was not really relevant in the early stages of the game was because the best Kens in SoCal were invalidated by Charlie's SDI. And that was something that he showcased really early on. He's like, yeah, this character is really bad if you know how to SDI.
That's a 2-stock game 1 going to BroKen.
Yeah, that was given to him, in my opinion, because, again, it's the same aerial timings every single time from Bloop. He's not utilizing that second and third jump to delay it. He's always going for the first jump, fast fall aerial. If you want to do that, you definitely should play a different type of character, because Dedede's the type of character that mixes up when he's going to throw out the aerial. And once you get the opponent doubting, then that's it. Like, Whiteout has won sets literally off of just like air camping back air, getting that like 20%, rinsing and repeating until you're at ledge and then you die. Like, that's the brawl mindset. But
honestly, I think another thing that I noticed from Bloop is he's punching a lot on a Shoto. And Shotos have a really crazy punish game because like they only can really like do stuff like close range, and you're kind of giving them that free opening to hit you and combo you. So especially as a big character like Dedede, you don't want that.
yeah, absolutely. That's exactly right. That's what Cycle War was saying before, is that Dedede doesn't have to commit in this matchup. He can just kind of stay where he's at, not commit to a defensive option, or even inch forward like that. He can just continuously throw out Gordo and really see if he's going to throw out some counterplay like the Hadoken to counter the Gordo. I don't know. I don't think Ken's projectile is that strong enough to counter the Gordo like that.
I genuinely think I like how he's also like I think he's using a lot of like the rolls a little bit too much. And he's BroKen is kind of like understanding it a little bit more. So.
Well, you don't really have to understand rolls as an FGC character. You can just stand there, and if they try to cross you up with a roll, you automatically turn and punish them. So it's like, exactly, he can wait for it. That is also a factor, because against FGC characters, you cannot roll in. That is not an option.
That's a great extension by BroKen. That's really nice. Oh, and he gets the Nair spike too. That was nice.
But yeah, like, people who play these characters, it literally like has the game played for them. So you just have to be conscious of that and understand you're playing a different version of Smash Brothers, and you can't just approach every matchup the same way.
That was kind of a bad roll by Because BroKen was standing there in range, and that may be the stock. He's waiting on an option. Yeah, he just did that. He waited too long. And that's going to be 2-0 going to BroKen.
Alright, so let's see.
BroKen moves on to